Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, based on your time zone. My name is Amit Chaudhary. I'm the organizer of Apex Hour, and today we have Poonam with us, and we want to know her journey about Salesforce. So, Poonam, thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to give a brief introduction about yourself?
Sure. First of all, thank you, Amit, for arranging this session. So, hi all, I'm Poonam Patil. I have 6+ year of experience into Salesforce development. Currently, I'm working as a senior Salesforce developer into Fujitsu. If you ask me about my education, so I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering into Civil, and yeah, that's short me.
Okay, that's really interesting. So, you started your Salesforce journey from the civil engineering. So, would you like to talk about your journey from civil engineer to the Salesforce developer?
Sure. So first, when I was in college, like after my college, there was campus off campus drive. So where I applied for Accenture and I cracked that interview. So my first job into IT was Accenture. So I started my career journey from Accenture as a Salesforce developer. Then after Accenture, I worked in Barclays. Then I currently I'm working in Fujitsu. So now it's already 6+ year, and I'm working as a proper Salesforce developer. Now nobody recognizes me as a civil engineer now. I'm Salesforce developer.
So this is really interesting, right? I got a lots of ping on LinkedIn. People are asking, "Hey, I'm from the non-IT background. How to start my Salesforce journey? As I don't know anything about coding or that computer language or anything." And you come from the
Yeah.
civil engineering. So how difficult it was for you to get started into the Salesforce learning curve for the Salesforce, and how you joined the Salesforce? So how much difficult it was for you?
See, obviously, many people have this question in mind that we are from a non-IT or we don't know how to do code. Can we become a Salesforce developer? Like, even I was also having the same question when I joined my first job in Accenture. So I was like that I'm not having any coding background or I was not having any Salesforce knowledge also. So will I like how much time it will take for me to become a Salesforce developer? And seriously, how will I be able to do this or not? Even I was also scared of these all questions. So my question for all those peoples who are from non-IT background or who don't know like how to do this coding stuff and all, so it is obviously possible to become a Salesforce developer because Salesforce is a very interesting technology. Even I was facing lot of issues at the starting of my career journey, but then I started to explore Trailhead communities, lot of blogs. So just self study plus just practice, just keep doing practice. So obviously it took time, like for 6 to 7 months I was not able to understand any terms or I was not able to do this coding. Like I remember when I got my task on Apex Trigger and all, I was not able to do that. But I kept doing like I practiced a lot, and yeah, after 6 7 months, yeah, I was a Salesforce developer.
Yeah, that's great. So, how difficult it was for you to write the code because you never did a coding in your schooling, you never did a coding in your college.
Yeah.
So, how difficult it was for you to learn the code and how you learn the code like into Salesforce?
Uh, so first of all, I will say one thing to all those people who are like me, who are not aware of coding and who are not done any classes. So if like at the starting it looks difficult, obviously it's difficult. If you directly tell anyone just do this 2 3 month training and just start doing coding, no one will be able to do that. So it took time for me also. I started from simple for a plus or like for loop, if else, small trigger. I just practiced small triggers, apex. First, I grabbed my demand or first I practiced for apex language. Then I practiced for VUp pages. Then for Aura. So it was just step by step journey. At a one time only, I was not able to do all these things. It was just one by one.
So most of the people also ask like, before learning Apex, do I need to learn Java or any other programming language? So what was your experience on that?
Uh, Frankly, if you're asking about these Java things and also obviously it is required, but for me, I was not having any time. So I simply just I studied OOPS concept, simple OOPS concept, not whole Java. Just I give few weeks to study OOPS concept, and directly I jump to Apex language. So guys, if you have a time, then just learn few OOPS concept, just basic of Java. I'm not saying you need to learn whole Java things. Just basic concepts will be fine to start for Apex coding.
Perfect. And one more question, like you say you started your career into Accenture. So how difficult it was for you to crack your first interview in Accenture, being coming from the non-IT background without any experience? Because most of the people ask like, hey, I want to start my career into the Salesforce. I did Trailhead, I did my study, I have the knowledge, but I don't have any experience to get the job. So how you get your first job into Salesforce ecosystem?
When we are looking for our first job, it requires a lot of efforts because obviously after experience any company will give us job. But if you're a fresher and again if you are from non-IT background, so first you need to research about the job opening a lot. You need to be active on LinkedIn, different like platforms where you get the notifications of latest job. So yeah, obviously I was doing research that exactly where companies are hiring non-IT people, and about interview preparation. So one thing helped me a lot. Again nowadays also, though I'm experienced person, but whenever I give interview, this one thing helped me a lot in interviews because whenever anyone asks me a question and if I'm not able to answer that question, I explain them about my learning attitude, that though currently I'm not having knowledge of that particular topic, but surely I have that confidence that if you give me that task, I will be able to do that. So just that one learning attitude and that confidence that you will be able to do that task, I think it has helped me for cracking my interview.
You bring very good point, like being a fresher, you don't have an experience, but you build a trust on the interviewer that
Yeah.
whatever the task will be assigned to you, you can do it. And the similar kind of advice I always give for the fresher: do something on a Trailhead, complete that numbers of batches and complete your certification. So in that, it actually gives some kind of motivation or trust on the interviewer, that like, hey, I did it that in past without any experience, but once I will start learning, I can do it and I can deliver it. So yeah, that's really good point. And okay, so that's really good. And what about like after like getting first job, and what about would you like to talk about your recent interview experience?
Yeah, obviously. So, see, when I was working in Accenture, for starting 6 months to 1 year, it was difficult. But after that, like, I had achieved a good command on Salesforce because when I will give one advice to fresher, when you're joining your first job now, give your 100% because at the starting, this is just starting of our career. So it's on you how much you invest into that technology, it will give return back to you one day. So once we get experience, it doesn't matter that how much I'm working or not, but at a fresher stage we need to explore a lot of things. And in Accenture I really explored Salesforce a lot, and when I was learning Salesforce, I enjoyed it. And I think when we enjoyed the technology, we become more successful because whatever we are studying, we are just enjoying it. But again, like we have that thought also. As a non-IT, I was having that fear that oh my god, if I give interviews outside of Accenture, or what will happen? Will be I able to survive out of Accenture? Will company accept me, or it is just a Accenture who has given me a chance? It was just a fear that oh my god, if one day Accenture just throw me out of company, what will happen to me? So because of that fear, I started to give interviews immediately after 2+ year experience, just to check my ability and how I can survive into IT. So I gave interviews into lot of companies for and at that time also I was having very good offers. I joined Barclays because it was the good offer among them, and I stayed in Barclays for a 3 year. And now this is my second switch. Recently, I have switched into Fujitsu in March 2022. So this time also, I have given a lot of interviews and having almost 8 to 10 offers. So about offer, if you ask me, like I have given interviews into lot of product based like Google, Salesforce, Amazon, and lot of service based, or like Infosys, Cogni, Fujitsu, and bank domain because I was into bank. So I gave interviews into JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. So yeah.
That's really amazing. Like in the recent time where the recession time, you get eight different offer from the eight different company. So did any time your degree come into the picture here, or somebody asked like you are not from IT background or something like that?
Even I was also having this fear when I joined IT. I always used to think that, oh my god, my all competitors are from IT background. So if there is one position, so obviously they will be having more knowledge than me. So they will get selected and I will not. But once I got my experience and Salesforce knowledge and I started to give interviews, I observed one thing that no one will ask you your percentage, your degree, or your background. They will just ask you Salesforce knowledge related questions. If you have a knowledge, then they will select you. So yeah, means I never faced any difficulty. Just Salesforce knowledge matter what I have observed.
That's great. That's good to know. So, and do you like also like recently lots of people are scared because of recession and asking like this is the right time to start their career into the Salesforce in 2023 because of recession there will be impact or not. But you recently say like you got eight job offer in
Uh,
2022 in recent switch in last 2 months. So did you feel any impact of
uh,
the recession into the Salesforce ecosystem?
it was in March 2022, my switch. But still, answer for this question is, if you compare Salesforce technology to other technology now, so you will observe one thing that Salesforce is in a good position. Recession has impacting overall IT, but Salesforce is in not that bad zone right till now. So obviously, if you want to become a Salesforce developer, there is no right time or wrong time, because anyway if you want to do software engineer field, like if you want to do choose this field, so you will you will learn any one technology. So why not Salesforce? Because Salesforce is already providing lot of jobs. In 2016 there were less clients for Salesforce, but from 2017-18, like every year Salesforce is adding more clients to their account. So exactly indirectly they're adding more job. So I don't think so it will impact more on Salesforce.
Perfect, perfect. And one more question, like you started as a non-IT into the Salesforce development. I'm assuming you might have other friend also from the civil engineering who come into the Salesforce ecosystem.
Yes.
Might be not everyone can do coding, and there's no offense about it. So, what the other career option they choose, and what all they choose in their career path? Do you have any idea?
Yes, because when I joined IT field as a Salesforce developer, my many mechanical, civil, electrical, non-IT background friends like got inspired and they started to explore Salesforce more. So currently, if you ask me, my many friends are working into Salesforce from non-IT field in various domains. So I will give you examples like what are the options available for non-IT people into Salesforce. First, like obviously there are a lot of clouds. Sales service is common where we do this coding and all, but again there are Pardot, CPQ, marketing. So my many friends has chosen these different clouds where we require a less coding, though they are Salesforce developer, but they have little bit different criteria. Like marketing cloud has scripting thing, they don't do this Apex LWC things. So they have just chosen different cloud. So if anyone is watching me right now and they are just thinking that I am not sure exactly how to join Salesforce as I don't know how to do code, So guys, there are a lot of clouds and different roles. Salesforce is very big and very vast. It's not only apex, sales cloud, service cloud. So there are multiple roles. You can think of Salesforce business analyst, you can think of marketing cloud, where you will do your profession. So it's there are a lot of opportunities.
That's good. That good to know. Like there are other opportunity as well for non-IT people to come into the Salesforce. They can learn admin. They can do marketing cloud. They can CPQ, where no very less coding is needed or no coding is needed.
Exactly.
That's really good. So, like you started your journey from non-Salesforce to Salesforce, from IT non-IT to the Salesforce. So, would you like to talk about your compensation and salary part? How you grow from that time to today?
Okay, so as I mentioned, I have given lot of interviews currently. So apart from that, in fine companies only, the interview pattern is they ask DSA questions also. So I was not able to crack that DSA round, but other rounds like Salesforce company or other companies, I were able to crack those all companies, and I was having offers. So all offers were from 30 lakh to 40 lakhs. So yeah, and if you ask me about my first salary in Accenture, it was 3.5 lakh.
That's
Yeah.
really amazing. Like you almost jump from non-IT to Salesforce developer from 3 lakh to almost 30 plus lakh. That's really amazing. So, and one
Yeah.
last question: would you like to give any advice for women in IT to grow their career into Salesforce?
Yeah, just not for women. It is for all the job seekers who are trying to get command into Salesforce, or trying their job things into Salesforce world. So, guys, Salesforce is very interesting technology. First of all, if you compare it with other technology, it's very interesting. You will enjoy it. So, just start to learn Salesforce from Trailhead or different communities. First, then after that, just try to be active on different job platform to get your first job. And even if you get first job also now, try to do more practice and explore Salesforce. Because what I have observed, it's on you how much package you will get in Salesforce. I have seen many cases who have very less experience, less than me, but still they are having very good package, more than like 30 40 lakh. So it's on your skill. Salesforce is demanding, but also it depends on your skills. So yeah, just upgrade your skill.
Thank you so much, Poonam, to sharing your knowledge. So I hope this will be really great learning for our audience. How you started your journey from non-IT to the Salesforce, and how you grow yourself from 3 lakh to 30 plus lakh package, and learn coding from coming from the non-coding background. It's really amazing and inspiring for us, and I hope this will be helpful for our audience. So what's the key point here? If you are a fresher, keep learning, get make the confidence on other, and do something in the before, so that interviewer can have a trust on you, like you can do whatever he will be assigned to you. So that make that trust can be a differentiator between you and other fresher to get a job. So that is really great point. And it doesn't matter you are coming from IT background and non-IT background, you can be a successful like Poonam into the Salesforce industry, like any other developers too. So wish you all the best and stay connected, and don't forget to subscribe Apex our YouTube channel. Thank you everyone, and thank you Poonam for
Yeah,
joining us.
thank you.